Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to return to Mission Soul's, at least their drummer, Isaiah, age 11, doing a Slipknot cover, Psychosocial. It's just a drum cover. This is kind of in the same style as, say, Xena, when we watch Xena drums covering different songs. This should be the same type of thing. That's what I'm expecting here anyway. This just came out about a month ago. He's got double pedal hashtagged in here, so I expect that we'll get to witness some of that. I don't know if he's got a foot cam like a lot of the drummers do, so I'm not sure if we're going to actually see the double pedals in action, but we should be able to hear them. He's an excellent drummer. You know, you could say for his age, but you don't really need to say for his age. He's just an excellent drummer. He's really got it together, and so this should be thrilling. Yeah, as one comment in here says, Ice, the only 11-year-old with 40 years experience. Drums. So, Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Oh, I'm just looking forward to seeing this.
Okay, let's check it out. We'll discuss afterwards.
All right.
We get the little celebration at the end. That was pretty funny.
Victory dance, charming as.
He's got,
yeah, it reminds you he's a kid, not merely a phenomenal drummer.
right, with a personality. Yeah.
Yes.
Very good, I thought. Yeah, it was kind of a funny song to me too. I mean, the fact that you've got the Cookie Monster voice, the really heavy sound for like the verses and everything, and then meanwhile in the choruses it almost sounds like it switches up to a Foo Fighters song. It's much more, mainstream sounding. That particular song first came off the album All Hope Is Gone from 2008, by the way, for those who care about these sorts of things. We've known about the band, but I remember when Slipknot first came out, I was in a Grateful Dead cover band. And as a matter of fact, it wasn't that name, but there was another band in the neighborhood, like I think in Worcester or something, called Slipknot, because there's a Grateful Dead song called Slipknot. And so when this band came out, every time I heard about it, like, oh yeah, Grateful Dead cover band, right? And then I heard them, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that should wake up a few hippies that aren't paying attention. Like, I thought Slipknot this is Slipknot. So they're really, as you can hear, they're kind of a groove metal band, kind of the new metal stuff, the alt stuff. So power to them. But boy, did Ice knock that out of the park. That was great fun watching him play. He was clearly having a good time. I like the little stick flips at the end that he's doing on these songs, sometimes in the middle of the song, but not in this case, And he did have the foot cam, so we could see the double pedals in action there. And that was good. I think that's the first time we've seen that, with this band.
If this wasn't Ice, I think I was hallucinating, but, seeing Mission Souls, we know what Ice is capable of.
That's right.
This is still a surprise. This is very good, very pleasant.
Meanwhile, it didn't look like he broke much of a sweat. So,
right.
Yeah,
That too, yeah.
Amazing stuff. All right. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you have any details you think we missed, by all means, leave those below. Give us your own thoughts on the performance. If you have any history with Slipknot, let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.